What's up YouTube, this is SHUTTLE, the best golf playing YouTuber ever, back with a new video. Today's video we're going to be talking about golf media. We're going to get into the history and why I think it was probably one of the worst things that Tyler's ever done. So let's get right into it. First off, so basically leading up to the Cherry Bomb album, there was a lot of talk of him starting this app called Golf Media, where basically he was just going to post whatever he wants on there. It was supposed to be basically just all Tyler in one app. Kind of something that was happening quite a bit at that time period, with a lot of celebrities having their own app and doing this kind of paid service app idea where you get exclusive content. But yeah, it was kind of like a phase where there was a lot of people doing that kind of thing, and I think it kind of died out a little, but there's still people like the Kardashians that still are running really strong with it. The people that put the most content out on those things and keep doing it on their app, those ones have pretty much lasted long. And that's exactly why Tyler's did not last very long. It lasted probably about a year and a half, and then it's really took a huge nosedive. Started with some pretty promising things. If you go on the app, they actually have a trailer now where if you're thinking about purchasing it or being a subscriber, it shows what you get when you do that. And we're gonna go over that right now just to see how that holds up now.
Tell me about this app that you have, because I downloaded it today and it's very...
You see my sex tape? I basically put my world in this one spot.
So it's funny that they actually start with the interview on the Tonight Show with Jimmy. That's the one thing I remember the most about it. He talked about it a bunch at a lot of different talk shows he was on. It's funny how that's like the most influential part in this trailer. That was like the first day that people like really found out about it. So basically then they show that there's a bunch of shows that come out on this that he thought of. He has all kinds of TV shows, sorta. He might not necessarily be in the show, but they're all his ideas for the most part. Or if they're not his ideas, then they're gonna be friends of his or something that he really likes, or likes this guy's ideas and said that he can put it on this app. So then it says all original shows. Yeah, this is very true. You can't really get these anywhere else. I believe some of them are online on like YouTube and stuff, but for the most part, they're all pretty much only on Golf Media, which kind of sucks. I feel like it might have been smarter if you just threw these on YouTube. Yeah, some of the shows would be the Jellies, Cooking with Tyler, which had Bonnie in it. Then there was Quality Time with Jasper, which was actually kind of a newer one. Then there was a show called Mike Helps, which actually was my favorite probably of all of the shows. Then with the cooking show, it had Bonnie and it had Tyler in it. Personally, I didn't really care for it all that much. I know a lot of people really seemed to like it, but I think it was kind of overhyped. I think people were just kind of excited how Bonnie was in it with Tyler, and Tyler's actually on camera. Then the next thing they show in this trailer is live streams, which I know they did probably the first couple months of the app, but they have never done it ever since. Then it says early access to events. It used to be a bigger deal when it came to like concerts and stuff. They were getting a lot of tickets. It kind of was the deal with Flower Boy too. They actually made it accessible early. Well, they had a code for it, but basically if you just asked anyone on like a golf news account, they had the code and they basically just shared it. It wasn't anything crazy. Easy for someone that didn't have Golf Media to get the code for that. Now this is one of the things that actually kind of is still updated. There's a golf radio basically, where it's just a playlist of Tyler's music. I'm not sure how updated it is, but I mean, it's a radio. I mean, it's not too hard to update. Tried it out one time and I thought it was pretty decent, honestly, but personally I don't use it at all. Then there's also some long readings that some people write some articles on. Not personally Tyler writing them typically, but like people he messes with. And I don't know, personally I've read a couple of them and I think the ideas of them are really like cool and they're there, but they're just so long, they're so boring. I don't know, I'm not a reader personally. Then they show this part for the question and answer, where basically you could ask Tyler a question and he'd answer it. He did this one time, I believe, only one time. It was around when Blonde came out for Frank. Really funny though how quick that one died. Then it says exclusive drops. Now this is the one that annoys me the most. It was really cool when it happened. They would have it so if you log on to Golf Media, you can access the golf shop. You would get to the stuff earlier than everyone else. Sometimes it would be days ahead. Sometimes it would just be hours ahead. Thought it was a great idea. Really made sure that the hardcore Tyler fans were getting their stuff. I believe the baseball jackets was the last thing that they had early access for. I don't remember them doing it after that whatsoever. But yeah, it was a nice feature. And every single time they do a golf drop and they don't give early access for it lately, it really annoys me. Because it's so easy for them to be able to set that up. And it's something that all these people that have been paying for months and getting pretty much absolutely no content, it would be a great way to like give back to them, is just to give them early access. You're not even losing money on that. You're just giving them early access to give you money. So I don't know. I don't understand why that can't still happen. Then we show Golf Radio where he shows Rocky, and that's another thing that totally died, and I think he only did it like 3-4 times, and yeah, that kind of died at the same time as the live streams and the questions. And then it says way more stuff, and then it basically shows everything that they already talked about, minus they show like a music video. Yeah, they post stuff like that. They'll post like more pictures, for instance, of like Camp Flognaw that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the last update was actually on June 7th, but it was just like a really random thing. Like, it wasn't any like new content whatsoever. And then the last update since that one was actually on the day that Camp Flognaw pre-sale happened. From what I'm looking at, there's only been one single update every single month. Each one, there's only one every month. I don't know if they do that on purpose, but it clearly shows how pointless this app is now. A lot of the things that you can find on this app are online now, such as one of the best things that they had recently was the Flower Boy interview, and that was uploaded on YouTube pretty much the same exact time, I believe. Then they also have Camp Flognaw on there, which also was available at the same time. And that's pretty much it, guys. For a long time, there was even a point where the only thing we were getting were like these 4-frame cartoons of some dog. This app was probably one of the biggest fails ever. It started off so strong too, with all these shows and stuff, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think if you're planning on getting it whatsoever, I would highly recommend not to, but if you're still interested in some of the stuff, I would actually recommend maybe paying $5 one time to use the app for 1 month, just because there is a lot of content on there, but it's just never updated. So if you want to watch all the shows that were put on that app, you can do that because they have every single episode of every show still on there, I'm pretty sure. I used to pay for it and I used to think it was cool, and I kept waiting for him to resurge it and bring it back, or at least address the people that paid. Yeah, he never did, and it's really disappointing that he doesn't even address it. I mean, it went from times of giving people free golf books and giving these free masks of Cherry Bomb to absolutely nothing, so I don't really understand that. Let me know down below if you actually still have Golf Media, or if you ever had Golf Media. Let me know what you think of it, or why you're still paying. I don't have it anymore. I used to have it for a long time, and I finally got rid of it, and I'm pretty happy I did. I still have access to people that don't even pay to see like some of the notifications, so I don't really even see a point to paying if even people that aren't paying can see at least a little bit of some of the things. That's gonna conclude this video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf swing news, pickups, and more, as well as videos like Golf Media, all kinds of random pickups I get, such as shoes, clothing. Please check out my brand SHUTTLE, information in the description box below if you want to go check that out, as well as to my Instagram if you want to go support there. That would mean a lot to me as well. And this is SHUTTLE Boy, the best golf swing YouTuber ever. I'm out, guys. Peace.